This is Sara from Average Betty, and I am here with Adam Cho, Executive Chef of Rick's Cafe at Loews Lake, Las Vegas. I am here for SKool. Is there going to be a test after SKool?
No, there's no test.
But I can get college credit for this, right?
You can get Rick's credit for it if you'd like.
Tell me about spices.
The first spice we have is za'atar. It's a Middle Eastern spice. It has things like sumac, sesame, and a little lemon peel. Traditionally, it's used in the Middle East with olive oil to dip bread in. But we like to use it to season fish.
So what is the #1 rule of thumb when working with spices?
Well, first of all, spices really never go bad. You know, I always tell people it's like cereal. Cereal never goes bad, but if you leave it on your shelf too long, it kind of gets stale, loses flavor, loses some of the crunch, and spices are kind of the same way. But you don't want to ever leave them on your shelf for more than a couple months. The second spice we have is called a Moroccan barbecue spice. It's kind of a blend, kind of like a Moroccan-style steak rub. It's not spicy, but it has a lot of bold flavors, cumin, some herbs.
So I was speaking with Ed Bacher.
My name is Ed Bacher. I'm the landscape supervisor here in Lake Las Vegas.
And he told me that you guys are going to be planting an herb garden. Can you tell me about that a little bit and what kind of herbs you want to plant?
Yeah, we want to create an herb and vegetable garden and be able to use them in our food and cooking it every day to kind of promote people to grow their own gardens and plant their own food.
Does this tasting come with every session of SKool?
Sure, we do something different every time. You know, we want to make it exciting. We do different tastings and we have different themes. So first course, it's a scallop brulee. We take a seared scallop and we chill it, and then we add a little sugar and brulee it. So you got a nice little crust on the top with a little bit of sugar, and then we put a little yuzu and miso mango sauce with it. So, and along with spices, we like to talk about salt. We have a Alea sea salt, which is a red clay salt from Hawaii, and we have a smoked salt. It's a sea salt that is actually smoked, so it has a kind of this smoky barbecue flavor.
So no Old Bay, no Lowry seasoning salt, no BAM.
Well, Old Bay we use. We use Old Bay when we like make poached shrimp and things like that. So Old Bay is one of the ones that are very popular in any kitchen. Here is we have a little soup course, and you know we like to make something a little different. When you eat one of the skewers with the prosciutto, that saltiness will really kick in as well, so you get that salty sweet. And along with the salt, I like to introduce them to their cousin, the pepper. And we do a lot of different peppers like Szechuan pepper and white pepper. And one of the trendy peppercorns right now is pink peppercorn. It has a little hint of spice, but it's a lot more floral, and it goes really nice with sweet things. So here we have opaka. It's kind of a white Hawaiian fish, and we lightly seared it, and we added the za'atar seasoning before. But if you'd like, you can add a little more. Taste it, and then maybe add a little more za'atar so you can really taste the za'atar flavor. It's on a little bed of heirloom tomatoes and some edible violas, and the sauce on it is it's a truffled soy sauce. It's truffle oil, soy sauce, a little vinegar, and little fine herbs.
What food do you make at home that you never order in a restaurant?
Steak. I try not to ever order steak in a restaurant because I like to cook it myself. There's a love in a steak when you season it and crust it and grill it, specifically that you like it. We have a little cheesecake, but it's not a sweet cheesecake, it's a goat cheese cheesecake. So it's savory. We serve that with a little cherry balsamic and then a lamb tenderloin and a little bit of asparagus. Now the lamb tenderloin was marinated in some of the Moroccan spice. So go ahead and you can taste the dish and taste the lamb tenderloin and then add a little more Moroccan spice if you'd like.
Maybe we should have started with this one. I can't wait. What is this?
It's a really fun dessert. We have a French toast that is seasoned with Chinese 5-spice, so it kind of gives it that Asian flair. Instead of just cinnamon, it has cinnamon, clove, and a little pepper and things like that. And then on top we have a ginger ice cream, a little chocolate covered bacon.
Will you tell me how you prepared this perfect piece of bacon?
So we got slab bacon. It's like uncut bacon. We kind of cut thick pieces, or you could buy thick cut bacon at the store. But the secret to cooking a really nice piece of bacon is kind of doing it low and slow. You know, you don't want to do it in a pan or you don't want to do it in the microwave, but if you can do it in the oven, maybe at like a 325 degrees, and do it for like 10-15 minutes, it really gives it a chance for some of that fat to render out and the bacon to really get crispy without burning.
SKool at Rick's Cafe with Chef Cho is amazing. Tell me how people can get involved with us.
We have a SKool once a month. It's $20 per person. You can call the hotel and ask for the concierge, and they can sign you up for the next class.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. We're glad you came out, and we're glad you had a good time.
Get Adam Cho's Honeydew and Fennel soup, goat cheese cheesecake, and Chinese 5-spice French toast recipes at AverageBetty.com.
But if you can get past the thorns and scoop those all out, this is loaded with juice, and it's all drinkable. I do botanical tours every Sunday here at 9 o'clock a.m. on the dime.